Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Aubrey, and if you're a new subscriber, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. So I know usually on Mondays I share with you what I've gotten through, but this past week I got through a whole lot of nothing, so I don't have anything to really share. I mean, I have a few things, but this video would be like 2 minutes. So I decided that today, instead of doing my home fragrance empties, I would share with you guys my wax goals for 2025. And I decided that this was a really good time to actually do this video because my son, my husband, and I were sitting in the hot tub the other night enjoying the snow, and I asked my son, how long do you think it would take me to get through all of my wax if I didn't buy any more wax? Okay, my son is 11 years old, and his response was, you guys, I can't. He said, Mom, you could probably not buy any wax until the day that I get my driver's license. And I was just like, oh my God, he's right. So like perspective. So it just shows how like ridiculous my wax collection is. So I'm gonna be honest here. I started a spreadsheet and I finished it this year. And when I had pretty much had almost everything input into my spreadsheet, I had 2013 pieces of wax. So that includes candles, Scentsy bars, and vendor wax. So that does not include samples. I do not log my samples into my spreadsheet because that would just be, I don't want to see that number really, to tell you the truth. So, you know, I got some friend mail, and I got a couple of orders, and I have one order still that I'm waiting on from Second and Spruce, but I haven't bought any wax since September, July or September, August, maybe August. Say hello, Ray Ray. Say hello. Look at all the people. Say hello. This is Ray. She's our dog, and she's decided that she wants to come join me during this video. Go figure. So maybe I can get this 50 pounds to lay down, but I doubt it. Okay, either lay down or go over there. You decide. Okay, she's gonna go over there. So back to my wax craziness. So I had a little bit of a pile in my office, and I was like, I'm just not putting it in the spreadsheet. Like when I started my spreadsheet, I thought I had probably over 1,000 pieces of wax. So when I actually hit 2,000, literally guys, I just started crying because I was like, this is ridiculous. Like no one needs this much wax. So I still have that little stockpile in my office, and I pick from it occasionally. But I have started deducting what I've been using, and I'm down to 1,984 pieces of wax. So I'm under 2,000, and I know this is gonna sound crazy, but once I got under that 2,000 mark, like I just kind of went, oh, I feel so much better. So going forward with my goal for 2025, so I've been on, like you said, a no buy. I think it was like August or September. I don't know the exact date when I stopped purchasing, but it's been a good 4 or 5 months that I haven't purchased any wax, and it's been nice and it's been stressful. So it's nice because I've saved a lot of money. It was very exciting for Christmas this year. We were able to purchase all gifts and we didn't put anything on a credit card. So I'm very happy about that. But on the flip side, it's very stressful to see all this new stuff coming out and knowing that I can't have any of the new stuff. So I have decided that in 2025, for me, I have 3 categories. I have candles, I have Scentsy, and I have vendor wax. I enjoy using all 3. I'm not really particular, like, oh, I'm not gonna do candles. I'm just gonna do Scentsy, or I'm just gonna do vendor. I like to kind of spread myself thin, and maybe that's because I'm a mom and that's just how we are. So I'm giving myself a budget for candles. So my budget for candles is going to be $20 a month. And I know that's not a lot, but I have over probably 50 candles. And now that I'm chopping my candles, I'm just not gonna be going through them as quickly. So if I decide I'm not gonna buy any candles, I will just put that into an account, and when I decide I want a candle, then I can go get a candle. With my Scentsy, with my budget for my Scentsy is, because I actually make a commission off what I sell to others and then what I buy myself. So for 2025, I'm going to only purchase Scentsy with commissions that I make either off customers or off my own purchases. So I had a closeout. Well, I should say November was a really good month. And so I took that money and I put it aside. I did get the Bring Back My Bars collection. And then I have a little bit left over. So I'll use that for purchasing starting in January. And if I have any commissions in December, then I'll put that towards that as well. And then as far as vendor wax, so my goal for vendor wax is to really hone in who I really like. And I have a pretty good idea of who I'm liking. And my criteria with vendor wax is kind of changing a little bit. Definitely I want something that lasts more than 4 hours. Any vendor that I can melt in any of my warmers. So my Scentsy warmers, my hot plate warmers. I'm trying to kind of move away from tea lights. But vendors that perform in any of my warmers are going to be the vendors that I gravitate towards. Because I don't want to buy from a vendor that I have to only use in a specific warmer, because it just complicates things for me. So that's kind of what I'm going to be really looking at and narrowing down in 2025. And then the rule. So my son and I came up with this rule because we were like, we don't want to go on an absolute complete no buy, because we do want to be able to experience some of the new stuff that's coming out. So we've made a rule that for every 3 that go out, 1 comes in. And hopefully that will help me get my collection down. And like I said, really focus on getting my collection to what I consider normal. I'm totally not normal. So out of curiosity, because you know I'm like that, I decided to Google how much does the average person spend on home fragrance each year. You guys want to know what the answer is? $127. I probably spend $1,027 a year on home fragrance. So it's stupid. It's ridiculous. It is something that I thoroughly enjoy, but I do feel like there for a while, I just went crazy and I would place huge orders, and now I'm finding that I'm just not getting through all that wax because you can't get through that much wax that quickly. So I just want to be more intentional about my collection and get to a point, like I said, and I said this in a video a little while back, I want to get to the point where my collection is down to a season. So, you know, I'm purchasing for fall and winter, and then I'm using that wax through the fall and winter seasons. And then once spring and summer comes along, I'm purchasing wax that I can enjoy during spring and summer. So that's my goal. I'm gonna see if I can pull this off. You know, right now I probably have over 50 candles in my collection. I know for a fact that I have over 900 Scentsy bars in my collection, and then the rest is vendor. So I'm like half vendor, half Scentsy, and then a small collection of candles. So 2025 will be the year that I get this under control. So wish me luck, and hopefully my channel stays fun. There won't be as many hauls, but we'll figure out some things to keep the videos going for 2025. So I just want to say thank you guys for spending a few minutes with me. Sorry I didn't have any home fragrances for you this week, and I will see you guys in my next video. Ray, say bye. Ray, look at the people. Look at the people. Oh, she's like, no way, not happening. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.